Sorry?
All right, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor goes to the apostles and elders from Great Millstone that taught me this truth. And much love and peace and blessings to all the hopeful elect that are teaching the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So it's going to be a quick lesson for you brothers. Speaking on the Holland protest update, because there's not really protests. It's like riots going on out there between the government and the people, because what's happening is, out there in Holland, people, they understand at this point how lockdowns and government manipulation, because the coronavirus has destroyed their personal economies, in these different countries. So since these governments are, increasing their lockdown measures, people are becoming pissed off. And that's the point in case of what's happening in Holland. These people aren't just rioting because they're insane. They're rioting because they understand that this is draconian laws. These are draconian laws, and it's oppression. So on one end, if you want to put it straight, people are finding out that Esau is the devil, that he's there to oppress, and this is all biblical prophecy, because we've seen the strings of riots and seditions and protests in different parts of the world throughout the past couple years. The most major one I can think of, going back to late 2018, was the France protests, the Yellow Jacket protests, which continued for years. Now that level of protesting and worse has spread to all over the world, even America, off and on at different times, but this is something on a level that we haven't seen in the past, because the point is, Yahweh Shai is about to return, and these are signs of his coming. Okay, so this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 3. It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world." So look, there's both of those going on. Uproars, what's going on in Holland right now is an example of an uproar. And earthquakes are happening damn near every day in different parts of the earth. It says, "Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." So the Most High actually put all of these plans into action before we were even born, in the beginning of time. All this was written and planned out. The Holland protest was planned out by the Most High. All this stuff was so that we, in turn, could look at this and understand what time period we're living in. You know what I mean? So that we'll be able to discern what it's time for us to do, which is time for us to preach the word and get our spirits right for the day of deliverance. So this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men." So sedition basically means a rebellion, uprise, protest. Those are all synonyms for sedition. "And invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So they're not regarding what the police, the chief of police, different governments, prime ministers are saying. They don't care about that, because they don't use those ancient terms like king or prince in most cases, right? There are very few people with that title of king or prince in the earth today. Now they're known as prime ministers, governors, mayors. You know what I mean? So the people ain't having that shit. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You see, it's because of these lockdowns. In certain areas of the country, in certain areas that you won't be able to travel to because it's going to be sectioned off. And, because what Esau is basically trying to do is contain you within your own city, not being able to move, because he's going to have military forces moving within, from place to place. And it's just a form of that in itself is just a form of pressure from below to at some point get people to accept what he has on the table. Because, free travel is a liberty. That's a freedom that you have. It's something that people use to their benefit, right? So when Esau takes that away, it'll make people itching to, they'll be itching to get that back. You know what I mean? So in that aspect, he can manipulate people to take the RFID microchip. Matthew 24:32. It says, now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. So our salvation and Yahweh's return is near. And beyond that, all our hell is near. Because before Yahweh's returns, all hell is going to break loose, as far as millions upon millions to even possibly billions of people getting put to death all throughout the world. And even to in front of you as a believer, you're going to see a lot of people drop dead. You're going to walk out your house and see people getting hit with M16s and blown up with grenades and eaten by animals, all kind of crazy stuff, But it's nigh, because we see that all these things are happening, that what's next to come is very near. So, brother, stay in the spirit, pray, fast, and, get your spirits right, So all praise goes to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kodash Shalom.